like it's nothing.
And Michael Jordan hoping to pick up David Aldridge.
Ah, il est chiant, mon gars. Genre comme un ouf. Hein.
It seems all game long.
It's part of what makes KNICKS home games so intimidating.
Merci, Jordan.
And Chicago also making a switch. Blunt, who's checked in for Tony Kukoc. Jordan plays it up and
everyone tried to do the things that he did. He would drive down, dunk on people with their tongue wagging and all that stuff. What he became, the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow. When you have a guy with the kind of notoriety.
The great city of New York is our host today as we settle in for the action here in the home of the Knicks. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. Join us on the sideline moments from now. Since Michael Jordan's return, the Bulls have a 2-2 record. And Mike, now they take on the challenge of facing the New York Knicks here in New York City.
Kev, lots of people wondering if MJ is back to 100%. You look at his stat line as of late.
Yo les gars, on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo, on continue la carrière avec Jordan. Alors les gars, dernier épisode, on a joué contre les Blazers, mais avant le Blazers, il y avait les Lakers. J'ai pas fait le montage des Lakers, les gars. C'était le moment où on a gagné, Jordan a gagné son trophée NBA contre les Lakers, contre Magic Johnson. Du coup là les gars, on va affronter les Knicks, voilà. Voilà, aujourd'hui on va affronter les Knicks. La carrière de Jordan, je sais même pas si on l'a bientôt terminé ou pas. Et là en ce moment j'essaie d'être plus régulier sur YouTube et voilà, hein. J'essaie de tenir ma parole. Je parle pas les gars, ça veut dire que je suis concentré. Kukoc, dans la série Last Dance, on parle de lui. Au début ça le détestait, hein, parce qu'il venait aux Bulls, il prenait la place de Pippen. Du coup, on rappelle la Coupe du Monde USA, Coupe du Monde USA. La Coupe du Monde, bah, on va... Les USA, ils ont terminé Kukoc. Allez les gars. Alors. Faut que moi je garde mon joueur. Ouais, il faut que je garde mon joueur. Oh. Hey! Pippen, mon gars! On commence bien le match, les gars. Moi, je dois garder mon joueur, faut pas qu'il mette 2-3 points. En tout cas, je vais rester que sur lui. Non, non. Déjà, il en met un alors qu'on vient de commencer le match, quoi.
That's what drives him, you're right. Something we expect to see Chicago doing in this one, Clark, is trying to stop Starks from singing.
Ok, déjà une fois le raté. On a 55 points, vous avez, on va pas le mettre, mais on va se gagner quand même. Allez, 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 Jordan. Pareil. Allez, Jordan. Je sais pas les gars, ça veut dire que je suis concentré. Vous connaissez la règle. Et voilà, c'est mis. En fait, c'est bien, Jordan il a pas une mécanique trop rapide, du coup. C'est quand même c'est tranquille. Pas qu'il marque 2-3 points. Non, non, mais déjà il en marque un, mais punaise frère. Déjà il en marque un, ça m'énerve, t'as vu. Ça me vénère salement ça.
Yeah, people are hoping his explosiveness returns. They want to see the guy who can drop 40+ points in a night like it's nothing.
And Michael Jordan hoping to pick up David Aldridge.
Ah, il est chiant, mon gars. Moi ça me vénère. Je dois garder un joueur, je sais pas le garder. T'as vu? Là ça me vénère par contre. Du coup tu vas le garder. Tu vas le garder comme une chienne. Comme un chien. Il a plus marqué 1-3 points, je te rappelle du match. 1-3 points. Plus le droit. Tu dois le garder comme une chienne. Il marque pas, dors. Déjà que tu as pu tenter l'occasion, c'est très bien.
Well, I tell you what, it was never part of my routine to take any shot that I didn't think I was going to take in the game. And a half-court heave was not on my shot-taking agenda. But I do think it speaks to Jordan's confidence.
Bang, bang! Ils veulent faire déjà des prises à deux. Vas-y, frère.
C'est
impossible que je marque 55 points. Et son temps qu'on gagne ensemble. Et que lui, il marque pas 2-3 points.
Kevin, that is a ginormous task, but one that Starks doesn't back
s'en fout,
away
lui.
from, and I think he's up to the
En tant que
challenge.
mangeur,
He
il...
knows
voilà.
how to be a pest and make it difficult for Michael Jordan and limit.
Moi, je garde mon joueur comme un ouf. Je garde mon joueur comme un ouf. Rien à faire.
Yes, sir.
New York shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. You talk about a hostile crowd, coach. These Knicks
Moi,
fans
je garde mon joueur comme un
are
ouf.
going
Hein.
to be very vocal. It seems all game long.
It's part of what makes Knicks home games so intimidating.
Merci, Jordan.
Being in this building can give teams nerves, and it could be a factor for the Bulls in this one if
Garde
they
le,
let
lui,
the
aussi.
crowd get under their skin.
Yep. Here is Harper after the made
Garde
shot
le.
from Michael Jordan.
Je le garde. Comme une chienne, on t'a dit.
We're about 3 minutes into this first
Comme une grosse chienne.
outside Harper, and the officials call.
Ouais, depuis tout à l'heure, il est là, les 3 secondes, s'il vous plaît, merci.
Smith checks in
Encore les
for
3 secondes.
Davis comes in for Bonner. And Anthony subbed in for Derek Harper. And Chicago also making a switch. Blunt, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. Jordan lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Jordan's got 8 points.
Allez, comme une
Just 2
chienne.
days ago, Jordan hit a buzzer beater to steal the
On s'en
win
fout
off the
d'intercepter.
Atlanta Hawks. Not bad
Tant
for
que,
a player who came back in
tant
the
qu'on
NBA.
garde cette chienne,
You know, he also,
rien à
Mike,
faire.
was the leading scorer in that game as well, racking up 32 points. Chicago fans were very glad to see him show up like that in the clutch.
Count that.
Oh là là.
Jordan, he's got 10.
Jordan
You
trop
see
fort.
Jordan wearing number 45 out there. The same number he
Regarde-le.
was wearing on the baseball
Regarde.
diamond. Not his usual 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, if he wanted to be 23 again, he'd have to pull it down from the rafters.
T'es fou ou quoi? Attends, mais il est fou ou quoi, lui? Est-ce que t'es fou dans ta tête ou quoi? Espèce de fou, va. Tu connais pas Jordan, je crois. Il connaît pas Jordan. Il connaît pas Jordan. Oh là là, oh, du pur. Oh là 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 là. Oh là là, c'est trop beau. Trop beau pour être vrai.
And the Knicks decide to
Allez,
take
prenez un temps mort, c'est mieux pour vous. C'est vraiment mieux pour vous.
Starters here, guys, they are getting destroyed down low.
Points in the paint, the topic of this
Bon, la difficulté, j'ai pas vu une seule fois, c'est
timeout
quoi?
conversation. They need to play with more pride.
Tu le gardes, garde-le. Ça doit être une bonne difficulté de toute façon.
outside Anthony.
Garde-le.
Ewing against Longley. Here's Starks.
Non, non. Bah oui,
Nothing
il va faire que
falling
tenter
for
les 3 points, il va me venir lui.
His slump continued. A drive by Jordan. And the
Oh,
drive
défendez,
Their
Jordan.
scoring has been a problem, been tough to handle.
And it's
55
enabled them
points
to
à mettre,
establish a
quand même.
substantial lead in the early going.
Anthony, the pass to Davis. Back to Anthony.
Il doit défendre comme un chien.
Ewing right side. Davis gets a wide open look. New York, no good that time either. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 19-5 run here. And they double up Jordan. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Six to shoot. Driving to the basket.
Oh là là. Il a posté deux mecs.
They've gotten out to a big
Pas un,
lead
deux.
because of superior play on both ends.
21-5.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides.
Garde ton jeu, apprends ça.
Here's Ewing. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
Here comes Ewing to do what he does best, cleaning up the glass and making sure they convert.
It's Jordan with the try.
Ça compte.
1 quarter of play. A double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's Chicago up by
En fait, il y a moyen, mais ça quoi, ça prend. Non, en vrai, je sais pas. Je m'en fous. Tant qu'on gagne et que l'autre nous passe les 3 points, rien à faire.
The Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks. And our second quarter is getting going here. Starks is out there with Derek Harper. Then it's Ewing, and it's Smith, and it's Bonner in at the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second one. Here's Jordan. Starks
And one.
against Jordan so far.
The atmosphere in this building right now is fantastic as we go
And
into
one,
the
bro.
second quarter. This New York crowd is making noise and letting their Knicks know they've got
Ok,
their back.
merci.
Free throw
And
good,
one, bro.
Jordan.
And
Knicks
one.
trail by 19. Harper kicks to Bonner. Back to Harper. Launches a
On s'en fout.
three. That shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. The energy of these New York home games,
Non,
Clark,
comment
it
tu
is
rates ça,
one of a
Jordan,
kind.
s'il te plaît?
Well, it's a special place. The fans really know the game and love it.
Non.
And this is what
Oh là là,
basketball is
parce que
all
c'est le
about
genre,
to
je dois
me.
tenir celui-là.
Two
en
great
plus.
teams going at it while the fans are being heard loud and clear.
Yeah, they know the game so
Non,
well.
là
You're
j'ai
so
plus la...
right.
voilà.
Clark in the first quarter, Starks didn't seem to
Il est
give
là,
Michael
moi, j'aurais
Jordan
dû
too
tenir.
much trouble.
No, he certainly didn't, Kevin, and that's a credit to Michael Jordan. I think Starks
Toi, tu
didn't
restes là,
expect
toi.
Jordan to be as sharp as he was. He's going to have to turn it up defensively if he's going to disrupt MJ.
Tu vas pas en
Really
mettre un.
amped up, you're right. And then Ewing
On
with
s'en
the
fout.
jam.
Plenty of
Bien
power
joué,
on this
voilà.
move by Ewing, not giving the defense a chance to cut off his dunk.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Boy, giving up the body to make a play
Michael
right there, that's really good defense.
He read that to a T. Got there early
Now,
and braced
into the
himself
lineup
for
for
the
your
hit.
Hopefully he's checked in for New York. And now let's check in
Numéro
with
3,
David
carrément, j'aurais
Aldridge.
tenu son
David, what do you
numéro.
have?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, since Jordan's big return, Chicago is just 2-2. What I'm overhearing in the huddle, they think this could be a big night. Guys,
Wouldn't that be something, David? Thanks for that. Mike, sounds like the Bulls have a lot of good energy right now.
A win here would certainly be a statement.
Michael Jordan.
It also helps show people that MJ is back.
Non.
And
Il est
that
trop fort,
means
Michael
Bulls
Jordan.
mean
Il est
business.
trop fort.
Big time, you're right.
It makes you feel a
Prends
little
par-ci,
nostalgic
prends par-là,
to see
c'est pas
Michael Jordan back in New York, a place where he's been a part of some heated and iconic games against the Knicks.
New
Wow.
York takes time out. Clark, this is Jordan's 5th game back with the Bulls, but it still feels like he's in the middle of his return.
Kevin, I agree with you. The return tour, not quite over
Numéro
yet,
3.
but
Ah, il est là.
seeing him here on the
Ah,
Knicks
tu veux me faire le
home
numéro
turf again,
3.
it's almost
Oh.
like he never left.
Yeah, thank goodness he is back.
Yes.
Will Purdue's checked in for Wennington. Here is Bonner. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Harper. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, looking at this Knicks team, this is the first time they've really been at full strength this season. Injuries really took its toll on them.
Starks against Jordan. And yes, it's good.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 25 points.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Coach, now that injuries are hopefully behind them, is it smooth sailing for these Knicks?
Well, now they have to get used to these new lineups fast because the postseason is not a place to be figuring things out. So hopefully they click in the next few
M'en
games.
fous, c'est 3 points.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Well, like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
2 minutes
Jordan's got
remaining in the
5
first
rebounds
half. 2
tonight.
minutes.
Knicks trail by 17. What a game so far for Michael Jordan, coach. He's playing very assertively on offense.
And Patrick Ewing has not been able to do much about it. His own numbers just don't even come close to Jordan so far.
Pretty surprising. Here's Bonner. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Outside for Jordan. And too much time in the
Quoi?
lane. They get called to the 3-second
Jordan, toi
line.
aussi.
Look for New York. Hubert Davis is checked in for Bob. And Anthony subbed in
Ah,
for
c'est
Starks. Then
son
for the
numéro
Bulls,
3 est sorti, je
Luke
crois.
Longley's checked in for Purdue.
Ok,
Blunt
c'est pas
comes
grave.
in for Kukoc. And Kerr subbed in for Armstrong. Anthony down low. Defended by Kerr. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Oakley.
Oakley's such a good all-around team first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Jordan looking around. And he gets the friendly
Merci,
spin, and
Jordan.
one drops. Jordan's got 27 points.
One thing that hasn't suffered with Jordan since his leave of absence is efficiency from the free throw line. He enters this game having
ça,
only missed
on va jouer
5
qu'avec Jordan,
of
comme
about
ça.
30 total attempts. That's pretty good.
Jordan's free throw shooting has always been a hallmark of his game, averaging around 84% on shots from the stripe. That muscle memory clearly serving him well.
And slam dunk by
On va
Jordan.
spammer ça tout le match. Comme ça,
And
t'as vu
once
mes
Jordan
55
gets
points, tu
rolling,
connais.
you're done. Because
Je vais
he's
trouver une stratégie.
relentless in how he continues to attack.
Mais comme il faut pas qu'il se fatigue aussi, tu connais. C'est Jordan.
The pass to Ewing. Now Harper. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Okay.
The first one falls.
Well, Derek Harper is such a solid guard, fundamentally sound in every area, and he's got really good size. He's physical and with good quickness and understands his
il est excité,
teammates.
je trouve.
Look to him to set the tone.
Smith checked in for Oakley. Jordan against Harper. It's tipped. Outside Jordan. Shoots over Harper. The shot.
Oh, le shoot!
He's got 31.
He is money from there. Jordan is so comfortable
Oh,
operating.
le shoot de ouf qu'il a mis,
And so is the
Jordan.
Chicago Bulls.
On est à 31 points. Bah, on peut, hein, si on continue comme ça.
The
Il met
sun
ça
has
quoi ça
begun to
après.
set here in New York City as we get
Il
ready
fait
to
que des
jump
passes
back
devant,
into
devant,
action
je
here
connais.
in the home of the Knicks. Welcome back everyone to New York with the Knicks taking on a head-to-head battle with the Chicago Bulls.
Jordan.
It's been another memorable Knicks home game so far.
How great is it to see Michael Jordan back in his Bulls uniform? I mean, this is a team he's led to some incredible highs. And you can already see guys feeding off his energy, his talent, and his competitive spirit.
Kukoc kicks to Jordan. With that basket, Michael Jordan putting up the most points since his return.
Ok,
I don't know
numéro
what
3
the
il est
heck
là.
the defense was
Il
thinking
change.
there. I mean, he's cast from this area of the floor, and they let him walk into it.
Yeah, you got to show more fight on defense. This isn't the guy you give room to shoot from the mid-range.
Let's hear from David Aldridge. David, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. With his performance tonight, Michael Jordan is on track to
T'as pas
break
de
a
physique,
record,
mon gars.
his
Va à la
own.
salle.
MJ currently holds the record for most points scored by an opponent against the Knicks in New York. And that's 50 points, which he racked up way back in 1986. This could be another historic night for Jordan in Gotham. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, Mike, wouldn't that be something if Jordan can pull it off?
And the funny thing is, this makes it hard not to root for him a little, because it would be special to get to see him pull it off.
That'd be a lot of fun. Taking a look at the Bulls, Pippen is out there with Tony Kukoc.
Oh là là.
PJ Armstrong. Then
Jordan,
it's
el
Jordan.
shooter, mon gars.
And it's Purdue in at the center, locking down the middle. How Clark, it seems so far in this game, Jordan has been able to outwork Starks' defensive efforts.
Yeah, I agree with you there. He seems to be just one step ahead, really sharp. Starks
Oh, la
might end
dingue.
up regretting making it known
Oh,
that he
la
thought
dingue.
he could tie up MJ.
He'll challenge him the whole way, you know that.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
Harper the pass to Bobby. Starks with it. To end the run. Chicago grabs the miss.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
He had the eye of the tiger there. You could see it, how determined he was to get to the rim on that fast break.
And that's the attitude you need to have. Get right to the iron and get something easy.
Pass to Bobby. Bulls seem to be doing everything, Mike, they can to silence this New York crowd. We are
Oh,
the
ouais.
scoring record for this
Fais des
building,
trucs
and
aléatoires, il
Jordan
marque
is
quand même.
flirting with it right now.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Jordan against Starks. And here is Jordan. 43 points in the game. Oakley living up to his reputation.
Ah, dommage, il n'y a pas le Eno en avant.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Charles Oakley. The first free throw is good.
Je te dis, les 45 points, on va réussir. Hein.
Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. Smith comes in for Oakley. Davis is checked in for Bonner. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. Chicago also making some changes. Longley comes in for Will Purdue. And it's Wennington in for
Oh.
Kukoc.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Pardon.
Anthony kicks to Starks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Smith right side.
These are
Wow.
two teams we've seen clash many
Tellement
times,
claqué la faute qu'il a raté.
including when the Knicks defeated the Bulls in
Yeah.
last year's playoffs. Fiercely
line for the
competitive
Knicks.
series.
Steve Kerr's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the third.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down
il a
every
lâché un
shot right
truc.
now.
And the other team has to step
Oh
it
là
up
là.
on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
Last season, the Knicks were able to overcome Chicago in the playoffs, Clark, and this year could be a lot different with Michael Jordan back.
Well, I understand the sentiment. We'll just have to wait and see on that one, though. But really, every time they meet, these two teams bring playoff intensity, and that's what makes it the rivalry that it is.
What a great rivalry indeed. Starks against Jordan. Shot from the top of the key. Wow, just
Michael
one more
Jordan.
point
Jordan,
for
bro.
to tie the record in this
Incontestable,
building.
mon gars.
You know, I gotta say, Michael Jordan has looked good since making his return to the league. Generally speaking, we just weren't really sure what we could expect from him.
Pass to Smith. It's tipped.
Good, aggressive defense from Wennington. Fearlessly going after the shot.
It's Jordan.
Ouais.
His own record and
Il fait
setting
4
a new
points, mon
one
gars.
here in the Big Apple.
He's got that ball on a string. Jordan using his smooth handles to get that bucket.
And it's Michael Jordan, coach, who has looked for the
Hey,
record.
plus qu'un
continues to
point.
climb
Plus
for
qu'un
Michael
point.
Jordan.
Ouais,
Turning
un, deux
defense
points, quoi.
into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
Outside, Davis. Anthony against Kerr. Elbow shot. Scottie Pippen grabs the
Oh.
miss.
Defense back
Pour le
off
dernier-
there, knowing the mid-range
Oh, j'allais
was
faire
a
une sale
low
dinguerie.
percentage. And
Oh,
this
quand
is
je vous
how
dis
you
qu'il allait
defend a
lâcher un
player
sale
like
dunk.
him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Quand je vous dis il allait lâcher un sale dunk, vraiment il allait
Anthony's
lâcher
second
un sale.
basket of the night.
From John
Nicely done by John Starks there. Got the ball right to the shooter, on time and on target.
55
Oh là là. Oh la dinguerie qu'il a lâché. Ok. Bah du
for
coup,
Michael Jordan
maintenant faut
tonight.
juste défendre comme un chien.
Double nickel for MJ. What a performance.
Faut juste défendre comme un
So
chien
it's
maintenant.
Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We come back right after this.
Non, faut juste défendre comme un chien et marquer à des moments, mais voilà, on s'en fout. Vous connaissez.
Welcome
C'est
everyone
l'amour
for the
là.
fourth quarter here in New York. It's been a great game here today so far with the Knicks going up
Ah mais il
against
n'y a
the
pas le
Bulls.
numéro 3.
With
Non, il n'y a
all
pas.
eyes on the returning
Ok.
Michael Jordan.
As we get into the
non,
home
c'est à demain.
stretch here, the
Mais faut
question
pas que
of
Jordan
whether or
marque,
not
faut pas qu'on
Jordan has
fatigue.
his legs back is a little more important.
Ouais,
They
ouais,
got
je vois
Anthony.
ça.
Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's Davis in at the two-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. 4 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Smith uses the glass. to
Oh,
finish the
wow,
line.
touchant.
Getting aggressive and creating a second chance opportunity. Exactly what coaches want to see.
Anthony against Kerr.
Oh, Sikir, il est boosté, hein. Il est vif de ouf, on dirait pas.
Jordan might just have to tough
Très
it out
vif,
on the
Sikir.
floor.
You know, some guys
Il
think
m'a
the
lavé.
only way to
Et
get
là,
in
mon gars.
real basketball
Good
shape
defense.
is to play the games, and I'm in that camp. And certainly if that's true, then Jordan probably wants to get as much action as he can.
Wow.
Since he's looking to get playoff
Michael
ready.
Jordan.
I know he
Second
cannot wait.
personal foul.
Coach, you know the Bulls
First
really did a
team foul.
solid job chasing Starks
At the
off the
line for New
perimeter
York.
in this game.
Terrific defensive pressure to limit his output from range. Chicago knew that was part of Starks' game that they wanted to target, and they've managed to shut it down effectively.
You bet they did. Purdue is checked in for Chicago. Here's Pippen. 2 points. That one
Scottie
goes.
Pippen.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time, working around tough defense, able to play through that contact.
Outside Williams. That's tipped.
Envoie la balle, mon gars.
One-on-one fast break. That shot misses. Excellent defense there from Smith. This has been a stellar offensive game, Mike, for Michael Jordan.
Especially when you consider the setting. He's sticking it to the Knicks here at home. That's a great way to let the whole world know I'm really back.
I love the way you said he's sticking it to the Knicks. Every Bulls fan right now is smiling at that. Pass to Blunt. Fires for three.
Wow, il a pas de shoot.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Different look for New York. Hopefully comes in for Smith. Christie subbed in for Davis. Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. Anthony kicks to Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the pass to Bushler. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Judd Bushler.
And he makes that one.
A little bit of power on the play from Bushler, getting him past the contact.
Passes it to Christie. Shoots over Harper. Misses off the right iron.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Pass to Blunt. 5 on the clock. Here's Bushler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Trop facile. Trop facile ce sport.
Is heading to the strike.
At the line for the Bulls, Judd Bushler. At the line.
And the first
Ok,
one of the line
timing
is
bien.
good.
Bon, j'avoue, les
Wellington
parents,
is
ça va être dur de
checked in
mettre
for
son
the
timing.
Bulls.
Attendez que je
Simpkins
me
comes in for
concentre. C'est parti.
He
Bah,
doesn't
par
get the
exemple, là, j'ai
second.
raté.
Bushler is such a solid rotational piece, an ideal rotational player because he's so versatile and he gives it to you
Ils
at
sont trop
both ends. A
claqués.
dependable wing.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Harper against Christie. And oh boy,
Encore une faute.
there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Comment je connais trop. Même 2K23 ou 23, c'est toujours la même chose pour rater des fautes. Hein, ça change.
When he's going up for that shot inside.
Harper.
And that one falls for Harper.
Oh, pour mettre des lancers francs, le timing de tir, c'est vraiment pas la même. C'est plus facile que 23, je trouve. 23, tu t'habitues, c'est tellement plus facile.
And Harper drops them both.
Boy, you get so much game from a guy like Ron Harper. Passing, scoring, defending, rebounding. He really is a guy who can do everything for his team.
To the middle. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Keep
On
doing
les a
work inside.
salement
Close
lavés.
range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Here's Anthony. Smith trying to break loose. Anthony can't hit.
His defensive talent, what a gift for his squad.
Yeah, you see the effort, you see the range. He prides himself in his ability to shut people down.
Here's Bushler. He can't get that one to fall. So New York will take it the other way. Outside Williams. Pass to Christie. New York moving the ball around. Now here is Smith. Defense right on him. Williams for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Bushler. Christie with the rebound. And so here is New York. To the left side wing. To end the drought, it's deflected. Outside Harper. Offensive rebound. Jordan.
Il compte, m'en fous. Bon, l'école les a lavés. Il nous reste tous nos défis. On les a taffés les gens. C'était vraiment la hagla. C'est la hagla les gens.
You got to put it behind you. I
Les
know
meilleures
they're
actions
thinking
du
ahead,
match.
and they'll
Voilà.
look to handle business next time out.
Oh
They
là
think
là.
they're going to rebound, I'm sure.
Oh là là.
Our terrific reporter David Aldridge, along with
71-26.
Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello.
Ah, ça
Ryan
là,
Kemp.
ça quand ça prend un panier. On a tout réussi. Je crois que c'est la première fois qu'on réussit tout, je pense. Je sais pas. Ah, dans la première vidéo, on avait tout réussi aussi. C'est carré, les gars. Ah oui, je vois. 3 étoiles, les gars. Victoire pour la fête des pères. On est encore loin, je crois, les gars, de la fin. Victoire pour la fête des pères. C'était le Super Knicks Chicago Bulls 16 juin 1996. Finale NBA match 6. Jour de la fête des pères. C'est un Michael Jordan, 13e, qui conclut une saison record à 62 victoires par un 4e titre de champion dédié à la mémoire de son père disparu tragiquement 3 ans plus tôt. Porté un match marqué 22 points, prendre victoire par au moins 12 points d'écart. Wow, et il y a beaucoup de choses. Mais toutes ces choses, on peut les faire. On peut vraiment les faire. On peut les faire. En 1996, là 1995. Bon, les gars, merci d'avoir déjà liké, commenté, abonnez-vous, envoyez la vidéo à vos potes. Si vous faites tout ça, ça me ferait plaisir. Les gars, merci d'avoir cet épisode. Voilà, et